Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Orichalcum, and we're going to play through a few rounds of it. This game is from Pandasaurus, and it is designed by Bruno Catala and Johannes Gupi. Plays 2 to 4 players, and I'm going to be showing you a 2-player game. Alright? I'm going to try to get it as show you as much as I can, but it's kind of hard to show playing through it, so I'm just going to hopefully do my best. All right. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to give each player a player board, a little starting territory, 1 hoplite and 1 orichalcum. Set up the rest of the board as follows. You'll have the building board there with 1 building type out on each. If a mine or a hoplite place comes out, you'll put the appropriate thing on top of it. 5 action cards in a 2-player game, and any volcanoes will get a creature. Titans off to the side, and then the medallions and the temples ready to go, and 4 dice. All right. So now this player is going to go first. So this other player gets an orichalcum. The last player, or a hoplite, gets a hoplite. All right. Now we are ready to go. So this player's first. First thing you're going to do is you're going to assign your building to one of the ports. The ports have arrows, and I'm going to go here. I'll take a hoplite and an orichalcum. And they will do the same. They're going to go to this one, and they'll go right there and take 2 orichalcum. Okay. You can wait till their turn, but I'm just trying to get that over with. All right. Now, what we're trying to do in this game is it's a race to be the first player to get to 5 points, and we're going to get points by spending orichalcum for a medallion, building temples, or earning the favor of a titan. First player to do that 5 times, winner, instantly wins. All right. So I'm first. When it's your turn, first thing you're going to do is you're going to take one of these cards and then place the terrain tile. You have to place the terrain tile adjacent, meaning one of the circles has to touch one of the other circles on your board. Okay? And that's basically the only rule. You can't overlap and all that kind of thing. So I think I'm actually going to take this one. So this comes with a monster. So take this tile. It has to touch one of these 3, and I think I'm going to go this way, like this. My monster goes on the volcano. And I also get to produce gold. All my mines will produce orichalcum. I have 1 mine. I will produce 1 orichalcum. So I take that, put it in my thing. All right. Now, I may spend 2 hoplites to do any of these actions. So fight a creature, build, or mine. 2 orichalcums to do any of these. Or if I had 2 monsters that I've defeated, do one of these. I could do this. I'm not gonna. So at the end of my turn in a 2-player game only, what you're going to do is you're going to burn another one of these cards. Okay, and I think I'm going to take this one because I don't want the other player getting a creature. The tile goes back to the bottom, card goes away, and now it is the other player's turn. And they're going to do a similar thing. They're going to take a card, they're going to place the tile. And I think they want to take this one. They're going to take this one. Just going to show you how that works. But in order to take this card, which I think I may have broken that rule too, you have to spend a hoplite. So I think I had to actually spend a hoplite. Because they're taking a card from here, they have to spend a hoplite. So they're going to go spend a hoplite here. They'll take this card so they know what they're doing. And they're going to place this mountain. And they're going to place it right there. They'll place it right there, actually. And now they can build. They're going to build. They have a couple options. If they had 5 orichalcum, they could buy a medallion. Medallion goes up here to where the point. If they had 4 different types of terrain, volcanoes are wild, they could place this on it like that, and then they could score another point for a temple. Or most of the time you're going to be building a building on the type of terrain that you have. So in this case, they're going to build this building here, has to go on the mountain, and that means for just 1 trophy instead of 2, they can take an extra action. All right. And they don't want to spend anything to take an extra action, so they are done. They will burn a tile as well. They'll burn this one. And that is the end of the round. Now, a couple things happen here. Any buildings that were spent get refreshed. So we get another building tile out. If it's a mine, it gets some gold. It is a mine, so we get an orichalcum. New cards come out, so we get new action cards. Filling up to the 2 players section, so here, 2 or 3, because I guess the 4 players where I have all the resources. Then we'll put the appropriate tiles on them. So we get a 3, a 2, we get a creature on that one, a 2, another creature, and we get a 1. So we get a couple monsters. We get a 4, and a 4. Okay. And then we're going to look and see who has the most hoplites. So in this case, we're tied. If you're tied, whoever has it gets to pick, and I think I want to still be first player. So this player, because they're going last, they get a hoplite. All right, so it's my turn again. I think I want to fight a monster, so let's go ahead and do it. So I'm going to take this tile. Ooh, this tile. Let's take this tile. I'm going to put it like this. Okay. And then I'm going to fight a monster. So here's how you fight a monster. I need to roll a 12, all right? You're guaranteed to roll 1 die, just for saying you want to fight. You can send up to 3 hoplites to the fight, and they can assist for 1 die each. So I'm going to send 2 guys out. That's scary. I need a 12. So that means I need to roll 2 6s or a skull. I got a skull. So a skull instantly kills it, so it's dead. I get it as a trophy, and I get to immediately take the blue Titan. Now, this is one of the ways you're going to score points. So Titans come to your board normally when you have a terrain type of that type. So if I had 3 adjacent terrain types of the water, I could get this Titan. But because I fought that monster, this Titan now comes over in front of me. It's worth a point, so I'm 1/5 of the way to winning. And one time, while I have control of this Titan, I can flip it and it will use its special ability. So in this case, whenever I produce hoplites, I can flip this and I'll produce double the amount. That's pretty slick. So that's my turn. I fought. Now I can decide if I want to spend some hoplite or a calcum, or if I had 2 trophies to take an extra action. I don't think I want to do that. So maybe I do. Maybe I do. Actually, I do want to do that. So I'm going to spend 2 Orichalcum, and I want to build. And I want to build a temple. Now, the way a temple works is you have to cover 4 different terrain, volcanoes or wild, with your temple. So I'm going to do it like this. So I have forest, water, plains, and volcano. Boom. Build a temple. Now I take one of these points, a medallion, flip it to the temple side, and I now have 2 points. And I'm 2/5 of the way to winning this game. Now at the end of my turn, just like the last one, I will remove a card, the terrain, to make it harder for the other player to do some stuff. And it's their turn again. And they're going to do a similar thing. They want to get some different terrain types. They want to take... let's take this. They want to get a monster, actually. No, let's take this. They want hoplites to be rolling. So they're going to take this, put it here. They get to produce hoplites. They can only produce 1. So they produce 1. Now they may spin to do another action. And I think they will. And they're going to actually spend 2 hoplites. And they're going to build this mine on a mountain. Comes with an Orichalcum and gives them more production. That's their turn. They'll burn a tile. They're just going to burn this one to make life easier. And done. Then we'll refill, keep going, and we're going to keep playing like that until somebody gets 5 points. So I'm 2/5 of the way there. And those are the only ways to score points. Titans, spending 5 Orichalcum on a build action to take a token, or building a temple like I showed you here to take one of these tokens, flip it to the building side to know that you've gotten a point. All right, and that's it. And that is how you play Orichalcum mostly. All the Titans do different things. You can go through the rule book. They're pretty simple. But yeah, that's how you play it. If you want to see our full review, check out the link in the video description. And otherwise, thanks for watching. And as always, keep gaming.